What's up, guys? My name is Jordan and it's the final round, and we did it. It got to 1,000 subscribers. I thought this would take months and months and months of videos, but it just happened so quickly, and I thank you guys so much. It's so awesome to be able to hit that milestone, and it gave me some encouragement. So I put out 10 picks yesterday. A lot of them are doing very well, so it just gave me the fire to give you guys 10 more picks for today. And also, in a previous video, I did promise you guys to show you what my new tattoo was. This is my first tattoo. I never got one before, but I'm gonna give the picks first. If you're just here for the picks, just watch the picks, and then you can sign off, and then I'll talk about the tattoo. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, press the like button. And leave a comment for the algorithm. I see a lot of you guys are putting in tons of comments, even if they're short. I try to reply to all of them, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you all. But not to waste your time, let's get into these 10 picks and let's try to make them quick for you. My first pick, we have to always attack the Houston Rockets with the point guard position, and they are playing against the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson is questionable. If he plays, then I think I still like this play. So I'm looking at Emmanuel Quickly, and I'll say it every time. The Rockets give up the most points to the point guard position, the second most assists to the point guard position, and the most three-pointers made to the point guard position. And Emmanuel Quickly, over his last 2 games without Jalen Brunson, has 24.5 points, 11 assists, and 5 rebounds. So if Jalen Brunson is marked out, Emmanuel Quickly, he's your guy. He took a ton of shots, volume shooter. He's a beast. Second pick, have to stay with the same team. He's carrying the load for the Knicks. The Rockets are actually the 4th worst overall defense over their last 3 games, and carrying the load is Julius Randle. We have to keep playing him as long as RJ Barrett's out, Jalen Brunson's out. It's really just Quickly and Randle doing all the scoring. Randle has 29 points, 13.5 rebounds, and 5 assists over his last 5 road games. He's a must play against a defense like this. My third pick, another team I like to pick on. The Charlotte Hornets are terrible against the center position. They give up the 4th most points to centers and the most rebounds to centers. And they also give the 2nd most blocks to centers. They're playing against the Nets, so I'm looking at Nicholas Claxton. Claxton has 11.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, and almost 4 blocks over his last 5 road games. So if they have that defensive stat, the blocks and steals, check that one out for him. But Charlotte does give up a ton of points, ton of rebounds to this position. Nicholas Claxton should have a really good game. Fourth pick, I'm going to stay with the same team. Kevin Durant, small forward position, Charlotte. They give up the 4th most rebounds to the small forward position. When it comes to scoring, they're actually top 10 against the small forward position. I'm not saying they're going to be able to stop Kevin Durant, but when it comes to rebounds, he's a really good rebounder as well. Over his last 5 road games, he has 32 points and 9 rebounds. So if his scoring line comes out really high, take a look at Kevin Durant's rebounds. This is going to be a really good spot for just his rebound stat. And also, staying with the same team, I guess I just like picking on the Charlotte Hornets. Kyrie Irving. The Hornets give up the 6th most points to the point guard position, and Kyrie Irving has been on fire 4 away games. He's got 31 points over his last 5 road games. So if they still keep his line at that like 26.5 point mark, like they've had it, or 27.5, I think it's a good spot for Kyrie Irving's over. My 6th pick, let's pick on the San Antonio Spurs defense. They give up the most points to the power forward position, the 2nd most rebounds to the power forward position, and the 3rd most assists to the power forward position. So I'm liking Christian Wood for the Dallas Mavericks. He has 16.5 points and 9 rebounds over his last 5 road games. So we'll take a look at where his line is. I know he does play better than that at home, and he's normally like a 20-point scorer. But this is a good matchup for him. We'll see where his line comes out since he has been scoring 16.5. hopefully we can see him around the line come around 16. But also check the rebounds or just PRA overall, since they give up the third most assists. This could be just a good overall game for Christian Wood. And I can't mention the Mavericks without mentioning Luka Doncic. We can't bet against this guy right now. And he's playing against the Spurs, who give up the 7th most assists to the point guard position. So if you just want to look at Luka's assist, but they also give up the 5th most fantasy points to the point guard position. So even though they're giving up a lot of assists and they're kind of in the middle of the road with points and rebounds, just overall, they're just not good defensively against the point guard position. And it's just set up again for another big Luka Doncic game. And I have to put him on here because you just can't bet against him. My 8th pick, I'm looking at Paul George up against the Pacers. The Pacers give up the 2nd most points and the 6th most assists to the shooting guard position. And Paul George, over his last 5 road games, has 27.5 points and 6.5 assists. This is a really good matchup for Paul George. Check where his line comes out. Since Kawhi Leonard's back and he's scoring well, hopefully his points line goes down a little bit. I think he's going to score very well. And also look at that assist line if you just want to look at his assist and try to match it up. Really good matchup for him. My 9th pick, both of these teams are going to be on a back-to-back, but the Detroit Pistons are getting lit up by Zach LaVine, the shooting guard position. They're playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves, so this is an Anthony Edwards game. The Pistons give up the 5th most points to the shooting guard position and the 5th most assists to the shooting guard position. And Anthony Edwards has 28 points and 7.5 assists and 7 rebounds over his last 5 home games. So I know they're both on a back-to-back. This should be a good spot for Anthony Edwards to just take over and do basically what Zach LaVine is doing to the Detroit Pistons. And my 10th pick, looking at Ja Morant going up against the New Orleans Pelicans, who are on a back-to-back, and Ja Morant is not. The Pelicans give up the 5th most assists to the point guard position. Last game, Ja Morant had 17 assists. And over his last 5 home games, he has 25.5 points, 8.5 assists, and 8 rebounds. So you could look at the PRA, or you could just look at the assist. The assist is where the soft spot is for the Pelicans. They are kind of better, lower, middle of the road with all the other categories. But definitely Ja Morant assist. So those are my 10 picks. Thank you all for watching. If you care, this is my first tattoo. I'm gonna put a picture of it on here, but I'm also gonna show you guys. Didn't hurt. Everyone told me it was gonna hurt. I actually, me and my wife, we lost our baby 2 months ago, and I never saw myself as someone that was gonna get a tattoo, and actually losing the baby kind of made me want to make this channel. I loved looking into this data and everything, and I figured, why not just put this out there and try to help people to make money. And maybe if this channel gets really good and people like it, maybe I can make some money off of it, because I know we all have something that we're going through, and I know you watching right now, you probably have something that you're going through, and it'll get better. And if you've ever had that feeling of just drowning in medical bills, it's just one after another, after another, after another. It really sucks, and it actually costs more to lose a baby than to have one. So that's my tattoo. Just want to say, for all you guys who are watching, or if you're still watching, if you're going through something, you're not alone. We're all here with you. Just want to give you guys a little bit of encouragement. I know you're just watching a sports betting YouTube channel and you don't expect this, but hopefully this can bring some hope or some cheer to you for whatever you're going through. We're all people, we all have struggles, and I feel for you guys. God bless all of you. So once again, thank you for the subscriptions, and I really appreciate it. You guys are all great, and I'm gonna keep doing my best to put these out there. I don't know if I can continue with 10 every single video, and I won't be able to put out one tomorrow night. We're gonna be celebrating New Year's Eve, and don't hate me, but I'm an Ohio State fan, so I'm not an arrogant one, but I'm gonna be watching that game. So the slate on Sunday is very small, so maybe I'll be able to get something in Sunday morning for you guys. And I'm still looking at the Patreon. The Discord seems like a lot of work. I work throughout the day and analytics, and that's part of this channel. I think Patreon just seems a little bit easier. Discord, you kind of have to manage it and just have moderators. I don't know too much about it or getting it set up, but we'll see. That's in the future. But for right now, I just want to help you guys out, and that's it. This channel is called It's the Final Round. My name is Jordan. I hope you all have a great day, and thank you all for watching. Bye.